Miss me? Did you miss us for a few days? Anyway, see what happens here? You know why? Because I'm a wicked girl. No, actually, we've been, Night of 100 Stars, recovering. There are too many stars to take pictures of. But stay tuned. We have Oldecam coming up, and we also have a video. So stay tuned and look out for your new video with Monty Baldwins. This is Not a Spring Chick with Oldecam for OFM with comments on the headlines of today. The U.S. launched a military airstrike in Somalia to go after a group of terrorist suspects, defense officials said Monday.
You know, we wouldn't be doing the yo-yo approach if Bill Clinton had done his job the first time instead of pulling the troops out.
Clinton suggests she'll stay in the race.
Well, Ms. Clinton has only got one chance of being president. It's called now or never.
Oil jumps to new record on dollars fall.
It actually has nothing to do with the dollar's fall. It's simply what they think they can gouge out of the American public.
I know, just before Super Tuesday, huh? Economic woes raise fear of 1970s rerun.
You know, I was living in the 70s. I really didn't think it was that bad at times. Let's try the 40s. Now, that sucked.
Construction spending dives in January.
But they tell you that the problem with housing is over.
Microsoft chief executive Steve Ballmer said Monday it was the right time for the company to put out a bid for Yahoo Inc.
Well, since Yahoo hasn't done anything right for almost 2 years, it's actually the best time.
Iranian President Mahmoud, you know his name, on Monday dismissed U.S. accusations that his country is training extremists and demanded that the Americans withdraw from Iraq.
No one believes that what he's trying to do is to get sympathy for his country in the United Nations when the sanctions come up over his nuclear program.
Chavez warns of war with Colombia.
Yeah, but the people that really loved Mr. Chavez are starting to find out that he's just as bad as everybody else.
Long work weeks keeping Americans up late.
You know, we used to work a longer work week. I can remember back when my father would work 60, 70 hours a week and my mother would work 14 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Medvedev to take Russian presidency.
Meaning we have 4 more years of Putin.
Canadian blind rocker Jeff Healey, who uniquely played his guitar flat on his lap, has died of cancer on the eve of his latest album release.
There was a man that was not only a great musician, he was also a great example for people to live up to.
Israeli troops withdraw from Gaza.
An example of what's going to be the yo-yo approach with them also.
Endorsed by an influential Texas televangelist, Republican John McCain endeared himself to one group of voters, but risked alienating another with the pastor's anti-Catholic views.
Nobody really paid attention to those people anymore.
U.S. manufacturing contracted in February.
Well, if you don't have any money, you're not going to buy anything, so therefore you don't need to make as many things that people can't afford to buy to begin with.
Merck says 44,000 signed for Vioxx settlement.
You know, considering that they will have studies to tell you that the dinosaurs died, there's ought to have been studies of all these products that are being recalled before they were ever put out on the market. Japan
looks to a robot future.
Japan is, don't you watch anime? I mean, they've been doing robots for 40 years.
Press coverage on Obama being to turn a bit.
The press loves to go after the guy at the top no matter who it is. Even if they love that person, when they smell blood, they're like sharks.
The Old North Church, a beacon for Paul Revere's famous warning of the movement of British forces, and a symbol of the American Revolution, has gone high-tech with the installation of light-emitting diodes, or LEDs.
Can you imagine 1F by 2, 2F by C, and LED?
That sounds kind of funny, doesn't it? BBC, Hell's Angels sought to kill Jagger.
I thought that was known 40 years ago.
American Idol brings back charity show.
Well, when you're doing something for the wrong reasons and people still benefit it, still a good way.
New Indiana Jones trailer, a smash hit.
As little as a month ago, they were writing off the new Indiana Jones movie as being anything that anyone wants to see. Now it's the hottest thing on the internet.
Hip-hop, Simmons endorses Obama.
Well, that's sort of like having all of the Asians in the country endorse Not a Spring Chick if she was to run for president.
Not all, really? Okay, not all Hawaii residents are thrilled by the millions who flock to their shores.
Well, The Hawaiian residents treat the tourists coming to their shores like the people in Fort Lauderdale felt about all the spring breakers coming.
Obama to rout Clinton on Tuesday.
Their idea of a route is that he picks up 2 or 3 more delegates each time he wins than Clinton does, which means he still can't win the nomination.
The main job killer of the past 14 years has not been jobs going to Mexico. It has been that machines replacing humans.
Unfortunately, that's as H.G. Wells and Edgar Rice Burroughs said, that once you start forward, you can never go back. That's progress.
TSA tests family lanes at airports.
Meaning your lines are going to get longer, not shorter.
27 injured as school bus hits utility pole and overturns.
Anyone notice that almost every week now you're hearing of a school bus accident in this country?
Ship owners to pay for tanker crash into Bay Bridge.
Well, they were sort of expected to pay for it. Their captain ran into a structure the size of the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. How do you miss it?
The city of Las Vegas has shut down a clinic believed to have spread hepatitis C through shoddy practices.
Meaning they were using the same equipment over and over again to cut costs.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the animal kingdom.
It's easy to see why so many people cheat in order to win today, because cheating has become the easy way to win, and it's always the easiest to cheat.